That's actually the problem that I was running into last night. Like when I built out those farms and stuff on stream, like I had a really good food supply and I was really happy with that. And I'm like, this is working. This is great. And then I kept playing a little while after stream. And the next thing I knew, I didn't have any food again. I was down to like a 20-month supply, and I was up in like the 60s. And I'm like, what is going on here? I had no potatoes. I had no vegetables. And I'm like, I added, however many farms I put in last night, I put almost that many more in last night, all but one. Just the way it all worked out. I kind of had stuff in the way, but I added a lot more farms last night. I have to add another distiller. This playthrough you haven't bothered with chickens. I probably shouldn't bother with chickens, but it was one of those things last night I unlocked and I was like, hey, wait a minute, I can do that. I actually kind of, depending on how much food I make, I either have animal feed being made or I don't. It's kind of a byproduct in a way of my whole food setup, so I had some last night, so I was like, hey, I'll try that. And then they ate through it all, and well, then they all died. So there's that. It happens. Having to level the ground is what's getting you. My favorite part. The excavating in general is my favorite part of the game. Moving mountains, creating, I don't know. I'm all about it. Yeah, leveling the ground took forever, I won't lie. But I also did have like 11 excavators, small excavators to do that, and about 25 trucks. You gotta balance that kind of, but I had a lot of stuff to do that. Yeah. And then now that I have everything, so I have 15, I think I have 15 of the bigger excavators now. And all my trucks have been converted. I still have some like population for vehicles that I didn't fill out last night. Because once you get the bigger trucks, man, your trucks suddenly just aren't busy because they can haul so much more. It's so good. So good. So much better. So much easier. Oh, yeah. Oh, it wouldn't let you put certain things down. Yeah. Like, yeah. Yep. I gotcha. And then the other thing is, you know, if you don't have dirt, you can't put farms on it. You got to have, if you have like rock, we'll let you put farms on that. So I'm putting a skim coat of dirt on everything just in case I do need to build farms. That's why I'm also saving. I have huge piles of dirt just waiting for later. So yeah. The cool thing is about that game, you know, everybody plays it a little different too. So I really like that aspect as well. Where it's like everybody's playing it different, and you know, showing different people's maps on stream has been a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying my time in it this go around. Yeah. Everybody's brain works differently, you know? And there's no right way and there's no wrong way. Just get the job done. That's what matters. And really on my map right now, I'm in a holding pattern, waiting for research to happen. Once I get like the blast furnace 2s, then I'm going to rebuild everything and clean it up a little bit, and make it more organized and all that stuff. So that's the plan anyway. All right, car into the homestead. Away it goes. All right, we're starting our first land, so going to be a little bit slow here because you got to follow the combines in. The first one can only empty when it backs up, which is fine. But it's all good. It's all good. We're just steering, both of us. We're not waiting. It's fine. John, I'll go up for the front one and run with that back in mind. All right. I'm trying to speed sync to something I can't speed sync to because I'm too far away. Here we go. We're locked onto that combine now, y'all. Locked on and rolling. That's all right. I really wonder if another round of storms is going to fire up today. Like, don't tell me we're done. It was supposed to be like a busy day here, you know? Maybe there'll be another round tonight. You never know. It's definitely windy outside, I'll tell you all that. Now, if I was really good right now, Chad, I'd have my captain running. Run 2 games today and tab back and forth, you know? It's not running, for the record. Like, it's not running. Not running. Oh, man. Has it cooled off a lot, cards? I don't even know what temperature it is, to be honest. It doesn't seem like it should be 5 o'clock already. I feel like I just started streaming a couple minutes ago. Is that bad? Is that good? That's probably good, right? It's 76 outside according to my phone. Or at least that's at the airport. So. I don't know what it is actually at my house. We're down to a 30% chance of rain now according to my app. Cards, do you use the Fox 2 weather app? That's the one I like. I like the Fox 2 app. Big Fox 2 guy for weather app. Anyway, you do? Let's go. I was raised by Dave Murray. What can I say? Good old Dave Murray. Good old Dave Murray. Gotta love him. You got on the news now? Oh, it is news time, yeah. Yep. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's poppin'? Dave Murray was our meteorologist for our local Fox station here in St. Louis forever. And ever and ever and ever. He's retired a couple years ago now, but he was the man. But it was always really funny whenever there was severe weather. He would always roll up his sleeves. And that's how you knew it was serious. Okay, that's good, cards. But you always knew when the weather was bad, Dave Murray would have his sleeves rolled up. You're like, uh-oh. It's about to get real if he's got his sleeves rolled up, y'all. So, that's how you knew. Always kind of funny, actually. Yeah, I'm out. All right, slide up here and get this combine emptied. Just like they do it in real life, chat. Wow. Wow. Your grandma and call and say storms are coming, yeah. Yep, I'm kind of that weatherman for the family. Like, I can't tell you how many times the tornado sirens are going off, and my sister will call me, "What's up with the weather?" I'm like, shelter, or I'm like, don't worry about it, you know. I cannot tell you how many times she's called me, because and even my buddy next door, my buddy Casey, he knows I'm paying attention to the weather. I'm always paying attention to the weather. So everybody around us knows that you want to know what's going on with the weather, give me a call. I got you. So yeah. They own the farm. There you go. Always be on top. But yep, that's me. Meatballs. Wow. My headphones just cut out for some reason. Why'd they just cut out? Headphones come back. Maybe? Am I getting a phone call? What's going on here? It's showing that I have a phone call, but I don't. Why are my headphones cut out? I can't hear anything. Okay, now we're back. It was showing that I had a phone call coming in, but I didn't.
Because you did.
Were you calling me? Wait, where were you calling me?
Snapchat?
Oh, it didn't even pop up.
Sick. Tell you about the weather.
Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? I was like, there's no way I had a phone call coming in, but my headphones said it, but my phone never said nothing because I have my notifications for Snapchat turned off. So
Yeah, that whole calling thing in Snapchat's a little weird.
John, throw your auger. I'll run back. I'm faster. Let's go. Be fun. Yeah, Trent was calling me. Trent's the voice you hear sometimes there. He was calling me on Snapchat to tell me or to ask me about the weather, I guess. Even though he can talk to me on TeamSpeak, but whatever. Oh, hey. I have a missed call from Trent on Snapchat. Huh. I wonder what he wanted. Let me not call him back. Put my phone on the charger.
I had to put my phone on the charger earlier. Mine was about dead.
Trolling, chat. He's trolling. Do you wait till the hottest day to pick up hay? Is that a farmer rule? Yes. Our straw bales. Yep. Yeah, you can call on Snapchat. You can audio or video call on Snapchat. One time, okay, so when I first got Snapchat, and Trent, you're gonna remember this because you were there. We made a group, and there was several of us in TeamSpeak that were in this group chat on Snapchat, and I didn't know what I was doing with Snapchat. Okay, I was brand new, and I kind of accidentally, it was whatever. I hit the button. So video call the Snapchat group. So then like Trent and Arson and a whole bunch of people's phone lit up. Tony. All kinds of, yeah, there was quite a few at the time. Everybody's phone lit up, and then all of a sudden everybody started answering. I'm like, oh, this is what you guys look like? Oh God, hang up. Because I've never, I've met Trent, but like, it was really awkward.
And then Tony
was on there, Carson was on there, and they were all it was funny. It was hilarious.
Like, some of us know what left looks like, so it's like we already kind of knew after that.
Yeah, it was really funny. And I'm like, I'm never video calling you guys again. Never. You remember it being the hottest day? See, we never did hay. Because the time we had, by the time I was around, the animals were gone from the farm. That's what I'm trying to say. Jeez.
Come on, John.
So I never got to experience that. And then straw, Dad and Grandpa were still doing straw when I was around. Because Dad would sell straw in town at his lawn and garden shop. And so they'd put up a couple hundred bales Dad would sell. And then Dad had that straw fire that time at his lawn and garden shop. Kind of torched his straw pile, and I don't think he did straw anymore after that. I think he said no.
Little straw pile.
Yeah. It was like in a little building out behind his lawn and garden shop and everything. But, yeah, so he quit doing that. And then where Dad works now, they sell straw too. And I've kind of participated a couple times in baling for where Dad works now. And by participate, I mean like we would unload the wagons onto trailers and then like haul it away. I've never been like the one on the wagon stacking bales. So you don't do hay because of the weather, Pancho. So yeah, I've never experienced all of the glory of riding on the wagon or, you know, out messing with hay or anything like that. Never experienced it, fortunately. Do it now and again, but very rare. Gotcha. Gotcha. And then, actually that one year we were out on Dad's cousin's ground. So it's like a mile from our farm. And the guys who were baling, their tractor had a flat tire.
Oh darn.
And we had our 995 there. They were using a bigger case tractor, but we had our 995 there. And Dad goes, just hook to the 995. It'll pull that baler. You know, it's just a little square baler. No big deal. And so they took their tractor off their baler, and we put the 995 on there. And so technically, that's the last like in-field work that tractor's done, was running a, I think it was a John Deere square baler, little squares, idiot blocks. So yeah, it was a good time. And then finally somebody else from their farm, like their family or something, brought a spare tire and a jack out to the field, and they got their tractor going again. That was a good time. And then that other time we went baling, that was around the corner from the farm. I mean, I didn't do the baling again, but we took the tractor and we took some old wagons that we had laying around the farm, and we drove them, I don't know, probably 2.5, 3 miles or something. And we're baling, and Dad was there, and Dad's boss was there, and Dad's boss's dad was there. And we have bale hooks, metal bale hooks, you know. And all of a sudden somebody looks at Dad's boss's dad and goes, "Why is your leg all turning red? Like his jeans were turning red." Apparently he got himself at the bale hook and just thought it was no big deal, and ended up in the hospital with a bunch of stitches. Oh, that was fun.
Hey, that hurts.
Yeah, he didn't even feel it. It's like, no big deal. Oh my God. So yeah, he ended up in the hospital getting, I don't know, 10 or 15 stitches or something that night. So that could kind of put a damper on our plans that day, but we got the job done. I think I hauled back to the farm that night, like, oh, it was a couple hundred bales, because I had the wagons on the 995. We hauled a couple hundred bales back and parked them in their shed for a couple weeks or something for them. It worked out. Although terrifying, hauling bales of straw on a wagon at night. It was not something I was a fan of, because I couldn't see behind me. All I could see was a pile of straw. And I knew that Dad was behind me with the truck with the flashers on, but still, I did not care for that. That was like a 3-mile drive home, and I did not like that. And it was, I mean, 10 o'clock, pitch black. 11, it might have been 11 o'clock or later that night. It was late. Pitch black outside, and I'm just like, oh God, this is how I die. Because I had no lights on the back of my wagons either. So, yeah, I was a sitting duck basically out on the road. But we made it. We survived. Everybody made it to the farm that night. I actually had 2 trucks behind me with flashers. So we were fine and we were safe. Terrifying though. You learn on a Farmall Cub. Let's go. That's pretty awesome, Cartoon. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Good old Farmall Cub. I don't think they ever had a cub, any of the cubs at the farm. They had Farmalls. I don't think they ever had cubs. You still have it? That's awesome. I guess I kind of learned how to cut grass on our Power King. Our Power King, I used to cut a lot of grass on that when I was a kid at the farm. Yeah, that was probably what I would say I learned on, I guess. As far as like driving something. 21-inch push mower is what I really learned how to cut grass. As far as driving, I would say it had to be the Power King. The glorious Power King. That thing was terrible at mowing. It only has 18 horsepower, single cylinder, 18 horsepower. And it had like a 40 something, 42, 48 inch deck, something like that, I want to say. Maybe bigger. It might have been a bigger deck. I don't remember. No, I don't think we have the deck anymore. I think we sold it. Any hoozles, it had no power. And you would just put the thing in first gear, full throttle, and just hope you could cut the grass that was in front of you. No power on that deck at all. But I cut a lot of grass at the farm on that thing over the years. Then we actually had a walk behind with like a sulky where you sit down. We got that. Dad got it in on a trade and we got it pretty cheap. We had that a couple years. I didn't like that at all. And then we got our laser that we have. And then we got our Gravely a couple years ago, and I'll be mowing on that thing for the next like 20 years of my life probably. So yeah. At least that's the plan. Had the belly duck with the spin fingers. Nice. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty cool. And my Alice B that I bought last 2 years ago or whatever now, it had a belly mower on it. It had a, it wasn't a Woods mower. It was a different brand. But well, the first thing we did was take that off there. I'm like, I have 6 or 7 other options to mow grass with. I'm not using that. You post to pick in Discord? Awesome. It would be fun, but just to fix up that deck, it was in need of a lot. It was going to be like, I don't know, 1,500 or $2,000 just to fix the deck. So I said, no, thank you. That was more than I wanted to spend on the deck. When I have all the other options to mow grass, I mean, if I really had to, I could break out the John Deere 111 and mow grass with that. I do that just for fun sometimes because it's a fun little tractor to drive around to mow with. We've got an old Simplicity we could mow with. I could put the deck back on the snapper if I had to. We've got what's that other one we have? Oh, there's a Husqvarna, but it's got issues. It has transmission issues. You can post it in general cards. General's fine. Yeah, we have a Husqvarna tractor that we got for free. And then it had a broken rear axle at the time, and we replaced the rear axle. Something went wrong inside the transmission. It drives for about 15-20 minutes and then it stops. It's something with the oil. I don't know, something's wrong with it. It's a good running tractor otherwise though. One of these days we're gonna find a different transmission for it, or junk it out. The tractor itself runs good though. Runs good, drives good. It's a comfortable tractor actually. Like I said, it was free, so can't beat that. Oh, that's awesome, Cards fan. Wait, is that got a flail more on it? Is that what you meant by spinning blades? That might be like a little flail more.
Johnny, it's perfect for you.
Dude, that thing is kind of, it is a flail more. That is sick. That is right up my alley right there. Oh, man. That is right up my alley right there, Cards. That's awesome, man. That thing's cool. Right. So this is working. John doesn't leave the combines. I do all the running because I'm faster. This is great. Oh, man. Got 2 trucks hauling away for us. Working just peachy. Working peachy. I always thought the Farmall Cubs were kind of interesting because you sat off to the side. Your dad would start, jump off the back. When you were done, you'd hit the kill switch. Wow. That's awesome. Probably because you were too young to hit the clutch, right? You couldn't reach the clutch. I remember those days. I remember that on the 995. I couldn't hit the clutch. Or barely could hit the clutch on that thing. Like 7 or 8. Yeah. And nowadays, if you put a 7 or 8-year-old on a tractor and drive it into a tree.
Oh, it depends on where they grew up, but yeah.
True. Or in our case at the farm, one of my nephews one time drove the Power King into a water spigot. Bent that thing off at the ground at a 45, you know? You got a Gravely 52-inch? Nice. Love. Is it a HD probably, right? Maybe an HD? Or like a 152? Love me some Gravely stuff, man. Saying. That's awesome. Front suspension. Oh, I got you. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Didn't know you were playing Farm Sim, John.
Apparently. Lagging, what's going on? I actually don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen the John Wick movies. I've seen like parts of one. But yeah, good afternoon. What's going on, Lagging? How are you? Bopping. Oh, you bought it 2 years ago? Nice. Very, very nice. I think we're keeping up with these combines a little too much right now, but we're doing great. We're doing great. Basically, I have a mobile field bin here. But it's working. It's working. Quite well. So yeah. Like, and I'm doing, man. Doing good. A little bit better every day, you know? Betcha. You're selling a Gravely Pro Turd? 160. Are you really? Good machine. John is the mother bin. There you go. I'm selling my Gravely 1536 pistol grip, the hydrostatic walk behind. Anybody's looking for a walk behind in the St. Louis area, make you a good deal on it. Got like 850 hours on it. Never kept outside. Never on gravel. Never in the salt. Actually, right now it's outside. It's up at where Dad works, and it's outside. And this is the longest it's ever been outside in its entire life. So, besides like mowing, you know, but like actually just sitting outside to be stored, it's never really gone through that. So, you betcha, you betcha, you betcha. Good machine, I just don't use it. Next purchase is a plow. Gotcha. Gotcha. Wheeling and dealing. Hey, you never know, John. I sold a drone one time through Stream. So you never know about a lawnmower.
Or tractor.
You never know. Oh, man. You never know. It could happen. Could happen. Literally, that machine will last, like... Oh, what's it been? Probably 5 years now? 6 years? Something like that. The little Gravely, the walk behind, basically the only time we'd get that out of the shed is when we would be mowing leaves here at the house. Otherwise, it just sat in my buddy's garage. So, yeah, really wasn't used much the last few years, but it's been gone through oil, fresh oil. Everything's been greased. Blades are sharp. Deck's clean. All that stuff's good to go. Oh man, look at that. Look at that. Gravely in Discord there. I see it. I see it. Oh man. Yeah, new plugs, new air filter, new fuel filter. Yeah, we went through it, and it didn't need most of it, but it's like, you know, let's go ahead and do the little bit of maintenance and get it done. Yeah, it's all been gone through. It's got a fresh tank of new gasoline in it, and you're on it. Be good to go.
So you put a full tank?
Pretty well. Yeah. Pretty well. It only had a little.
Feeling generous.
It only had a little bit of gas that was a little old, and then we put a whole bunch of fresh gas in it to kind of blend off the old gas, you know. So yeah, make you a good deal. Telling you. Oh man. Yeah, I just don't use it. Nothing's wrong with the machine. It'd go to the go to the field right now. To the field. It'll go to the yard right now. Not the field. Nice cards, nice. Is this where we all post pictures of our Gravelies? Hold on. Oh man, I do have, you know what? Sure, Discord, I agree to your terms of service on my phone. Why not?
They updated it again.
Apparently. I do have a picture of the little Gravely and the big Gravely. There you go. There you go. There's my, oh wait for it. Hang on, they're uploading. There's my Gravelies. Can you tell they've both been at the same farm and they both kind of have that dust sheen on them? From just sitting around at the farm. They need a bath, but I don't wash the lawnmowers. We don't do that. But they could use a bath. Yeah, betcha. I don't think I have any other pictures, any other Gravelies. I think that's all the Gravelies I have. Yeah. Here's got it today with the rain. Gotcha. I guess, well, I don't know if it rained where the little gravel is, but the big gravel is tucked away inside the shed at the farm. Tucked away, just hanging out with the side-by-side in the 995 on that side of the shed. Backed into its corner where it always belongs. So, yeah. Oh, you cut yesterday and washed it today. Okay, I got you. I got you. And then. Actually, I need to look at that picture closer. That one of the small gravely. There's a big glob of grease on the front of that trailer. And I'm not sure if it came off that, where it came from. I kind of wonder if it came off that lawnmower. I wonder if that strap knocked it off where the front caster is. I don't know. We had that trailer out the other day to bring home the big gravely to mow. There's this huge glob of grease on there, and I'm like, where did that even come from? I bet it came off that small mower. Probably when we took the strap off. Yeah, now that I'm looking at the picture. Probably where it came from. But that's okay. It's all good. All right, this will be the last on this side, I believe. I think that's all. Yeah, all done. So another land coming up here in a second, which is always a good time. Yeah. Another land. Yeah, you can just tell everything gets so dusty at the farm. Everything's always covered in dust down there. Part of it is the dirt floor inside of our building, you know, and then part of it is just there's so much dirt around, the wind kicks up. Sand's always blowing around down there. Actually, we watched the farmer right in front of the farm plant corn the other day. And like, while first off, he made a ton of dust planting corn. And then after he was,
as you do.
Oh, it was horrible though. Horrible. And then after he was done, the field just kept blowing. Like, just kept blowing. Just dust everywhere down there the other day. Horrible. Yeah, it's dry right now here. At least on top. Which means there's a lot of acres that have been planted in the last couple days. It's all right. It is the season.
Season to get no sleep.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd be too excited if I was farming though this year, man. The prices of stuff is just garbage. Too high on inputs and not enough on the outputs, you know. Crazy.
It is what it is.
Hey, you can't do nothing about it. That's the problem.
Put it in the grain bin. Play gambling.
Yeah. Yeah, grain bins might be a really good thing to have this year. Last year they weren't. This year they might be.
I say, I think Ethan Clark, he was saying like he lost money.
Yeah. Yep, that's the gamble you take, though. A lot of guys around here lost money this year. Last year. Whatever. There's actually a guy a couple years ago. Corn went down like from harvest time to harvest time like the next year. Corn went down like $6 or $7, or no, maybe not $6 or $7. It went down a couple dollars anyway, right? Went down a few dollars, and he sat on his corn from the year before, basically till the week before he started harvest, because he kept thinking it's going to go up, it's going to go up. He not only did he lose money on that corn, he actually had to pay somebody to help haul because he didn't have enough truck to get it all moved out before his next crop is ready. He lost so much money on that corn. It was wild, but that's the gamble you take. But everybody else sold. And actually there's another guy over like northwest of the farm. He was so disgusted with grain prices a few years ago, he bought a grain bin. He put up 100 and something thousand bushel grain bin just so he could put the new crop in the new bin and then still sit on the old crop. And I don't know how long he ended up sitting on that corn. It was at least 2 years. It might have been more. I don't know. Before he finally sold that off. It was kind of crazy. But some guys, they just can't let it go for little. He'd rather put up a new bin. It was, yeah. Put up a massive bin too. Massive bin. Watch her. Oh. Wow. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? What's poppin'? All right. Got our next land. Yeah, he lost so much money. It was insane. But the guy that held his crop till the next year, he's one of the bigger farmers, and you know, he's got a really nice shop and really nice grain bins now, and you know, he's not hurting for money. He just bought a new semi truck this year, brand new, and trailer. He ain't hurting for money. He's okay. And he's everybody's favorite farmer in the area too.
Oh, that guy.
Everybody likes that guy. Nobody likes that guy. Most people call him a name that I can't say on stream. So.
Yeah, it's that guy.
Yeah, it's that guy. You know about that guy. You've heard Tony and I talk about him. Yep. Yep. He built a really nice shop a few years ago, though. Really nice shop. Actually, apparently, there's the guy with like a, I don't even know how big it is. Maybe 100 by 350 or something. It's a huge building. And he runs a farm and other stuff too. Construction company, kind of dirt, you know, earth moving company. Apparently he's getting ready to put up another big old grain bin. Can't wait to see how big that grain bin is. Probably be another 100,000.
They are investments.
Yeah. That seems to be about the normal now. 100,000 bushel bins around here. Got dirt.
So you're either gonna move them or you're gonna build them.
No, we don't move grain bins here. Nobody wants them old small bins around here.
At least around here, it's either you move. Depending on how small it is.
Yeah.
Like the one that we moved, it was a 28, 30 foot, I think.
Okay.
I think it's a 30 foot.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they don't move bins around here. I've never seen a bin being moved around here. Tear them down, build new ones. Actually, the old bins don't really get torn down around here. They keep the little bins in case they have a good year and they need it. So like Zach's family's homestead, they got like a whole bunch of little bins, and then they got like bigger bins, you know, off to the side of them. And then they own.
Once at a good year, that's when you stuff.
Yeah, they own a couple.
Every single thing you can in every little corner.
Yeah, they own a couple other farmsteads they've bought over the years, and you know, it might just be 2 grain bins left that are, you know, 15,000 bushel a piece or something, you know. But in a good year, you might need that room, so they keep them. They used to use the grain bins at our farm, and I guess technically, you know, 2 of the grain bins could be rented out pretty easy at our farm. The third one's kind of full of Christmas lights, so not going to rent that out. But the other two we could. Somebody had to bring an auger though. We don't have an auger. Dad's cousin used to put beans in our bins down at the farm. But the guys that hauled them to St. Louis for him hated our bins so much because they're slow, because you know they're old, and so they just rent them room at their homestead now.
Yeah, they suck.
Yeah, they don't like messing with the old slow bins. So, which is fine because it's annoying, you know. When he hauls the beans in and you're tearing up the yard, and they got to get a semi truck in there in the winter, and sometimes they bring a grain cart in. You're better off just to not use them. Tears everything up. How much milk did we have? That guy is still running. There's 27,000 milk still. Good gosh, he's been running milk for like 2 hours. Goodness me. A lot of milk. Oh. I'm gonna take it out of my paycheck. Add it back over to the bit card. It happens. It'll be fine. It'll buff. Looks like Sarge, you got that field done. All right. What's that? Carrots in 30? No, thank you. No, thank you. That sounds awful. Although if you had a modded harvester, no big deal. Not with the in-game one though. Right, here we go. We'll get John empty, we'll wait for the end of the pass and go on our way. This tractor's about to have 100 hours on it, by the way. Crazy. I think we bought it used though. Sure. Alright. Run. Running. Actually, we did talk to a guy a couple years ago trying about buying our grain bins and moving them. And then he never showed up to actually look at them. My dad talked to him at work. He's like, yeah, come look at them sometime. Never showed up. Okay. That's fine too. I don't want to sell them though. I think they, you know, there's a charm about them, you know. It makes a farm to have some grain bins, you know. I like it anyway. The sucky part is once every so many years you got to paint the things, otherwise they're gonna rust away. That part kind of sucks, but that's part of having property and stuff. Right. This truck on its way. And half fill the next truck. How do we get out of sync on our trucks? That's kind of weird. Wow, that yield is so much better than our, I think we harvested wheat off this field. I think it was planted in wheat when we bought it. No fertilizer, no nitrogen. No fertilizer, no lime, I should say. Therefore, it was pretty darn bad. So there's kind of a line developing out there in central Missouri, north Missouri, I should say. I wonder if it's going to keep pushing south. The development, anyway. And head this way eventually. We're still under a severe thunderstorm watch. for 188 more minutes. Right now,
like
there's
falling apart.
just nothing going on. Is it falling apart or is it strengthening?
I mean, it's falling apart.
Hang on, I'm waiting to put mine in motion.
I think you know where I am about.
Oh, where you're at. Yeah, I'm talking about this next round. Yeah, that next round, whoa, buddy. Next round's kind of farming up. That first round, yeah, just kind of fell apart to nothing.
Could be a little bit for me to play because I have mine on 250.
Oh. You got plenty of time to play Captain, Trent. And don't worry, it won't cut into your Captain time for a while. We need to add up all of our, like, hours, just like the people in this community. So, like, people in chat or those of us in TeamSpeak, like, add up our hours since Update 2 launched.
I'd probably say TeamSpeak because we're usually in TeamSpeak when we play.
No, I know, but I'm saying, like, Fire Shadow has been playing.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know, Fire Shadow or Yama Rider or Let's Play Now. Like, anybody else that plays it, you know? Add up all of our hours just as a Puma Plow community. Like, how many hours do we have since Update 2 launched? And you guys have a lot more than I do, because when I was sick for that week, I didn't really play much. I played one night, and after that, I couldn't stand to look at the screen for too long. I just didn't play. But, yeah, be interesting to know that. And I know you, Trent, left. Assuming Sarge just put on some hours.
Definitely me and the last one left. Didn't have to try.
Jacob's put a bunch of hours on. So,
Or at least me and left whenever, I think, 9 o'clock. We both unmuted in TeamSpeak, and then that's when we started to play.
John, I guess it was a cold. I don't know what you want to label it as. I don't know. I never went and got tested for nothing. I was very sick for a couple days there.
Was 5 some nights.
Yeah. I guess you could label it as a cold if you want to throw a label on it. I guess. I don't know. St. Louis is full of whatever it is right now. Everybody's sick in the St. Louis area right now. Or a lot of people are, anyway. So, my dear brother first time brought it home to me. So nice of him. So, yeah. So nice. Where's our other truck? On its way.
And whoever Captain Mark is, they tried the Armageddon map that a lot of us were on.
Mm-hmm.
On Insane Start, Admiral difficulty.
Ooh. Pizza, what's going on, man? You made it. Hello. That's how I know it's about time to end stream. I mean that in the nicest way. I really do. I mean it in the nicest way.
Alright, it's that corn now.
Oh, it's quitting time. Pizza's here. Speaking of pizza.
Yeah, I just got some today.
Oh, did you go to Casey's?
I went to Casey's, but I didn't grab pizza.
What?
It was hot. I went mainly going there for I get Gatorade.
It's against the law, Trent. You have to get pizza when you go to Casey's. Don't you know that? You're gonna get kicked out of the Midwest. You're gonna be like Michigan. Kicked out of the Midwest, get it?
Oh, Michigan's southern Canada.
You're coming down to St. Louis tomorrow morning, are you really? Wow. Stream's been good. At least by tomorrow morning, the storm should all be through, so you shouldn't have to deal with that pizza, so that's good. Have a safe journey on your trip down 55, I would assume. Have fun with that. Stream's been good. We've been chilling, hanging out, you know, getting some garden harvest done. We cut our alfalfa, baled that up earlier. We harvested canola with Bear. Sarge is over there planting and rolling now. Planting some wheat, I think, or something. I'm not sure. Barley?
Something.
Something. Rye? Rye. He planted rye. Okay. There you go. John and I are over here running the corn harvest. We're getting some work done. And we've talked about Captain of Industry like all day. So you betcha. Leaving 5, should be here around 8. Wow. I-55 where all the state police are. Yep.
Pretty much.
They'll get you. Are we going to dry the corn? Absolutely, yes. Yep. Currently, we have from last year, we have 300. Oh, I missed that sell date too, didn't I? Dang it.
Funny.
I forgot to sell beans earlier. I forgot to sell dry corn too. 336,000 dry corn to be sold. And then this is, by the time we get all this harvest done, it's going to be way more than that. So next year in game, I didn't realize how much money we had right now off selling milk, by the way. Next year in game, we're going to make all the money. All the money. We have beans to sell. We have canola. Canola gets sold later this year, if I remember to. We'll see. And then, what's it called? Beans and corn. Dry corn. So I would say I'll sell it Thursday, but chat, I don't think I'm gonna be here Thursday night. So I heard some rumors the other day of a family dinner like out for celebrating Pops' birthday. So should be a terrible night because, you know, being around the family, you know, we'll see. Everybody will show up grumpy, you know. Can't wait. So we'll see how that goes. We will see. Yeah, hopefully remember to sell the crops on here. Otherwise, you know, we're making money off milk every day, so I guess that's good, right? Or not every day, whenever we decide to sell. We're making a little money off like flour and that kind of stuff too, I guess, a little bit here and there. Technically off our wool pallets too. That sells every day automatically for us. We have that like silo mod for that or whatever you want to call it, so that's being sold automatically, which is really nice. We don't have to mess with that. But yeah. So I think this might be my last stream till Friday then, I guess, huh? Yeah. We'll see. Never know. I could get to a good point, Captain, later where I want to like stream it tomorrow night. And we'll do a little bonus stream or something. Never know. Because I basically don't have anything to do in Captain right now besides like wait for research to happen. So I don't think I want to do a bonus stream of that like tonight, because that would be kind of lame. Just waiting for research and moving material. That's pretty much all I have to do right now. Excavate the world. I can't wait till I can burn the trash though. Like to make actual, you make water out of it apparently. That'd be nice. Will be nice. Burn the trash, clean up my landfill. I'm probably gonna start moving that trash out to the ocean too, out west or east as well. Make another land bridge for more islands.
Land bridge or a ramp?
Not a ramp, just straight out. I'm not big on the ramp idea because if I want to dig the mountains down, then you got to go back and dig your ramp down too. You know?
If you have to level the mountain, then you just level the ramp.
I don't know, but you can build a plank a lot faster than you can build a ramp. Takes a lot less material. Although I do have plenty of trash. I could build a huge ramp out of trash if I really wanted to. Just saying.
Journey though.
True. It is about the journey, not the destination, right?
Like me and Left were pretty adamant about trying to get that done.
Oh, I was gonna talk about pizza. We had pizza last night from Pizza Hut. And dude, that Pizza Hut, it's the one on the other side of our town, is so much better than the one that's closer to us. And it's so good. Big New Yorker with pepperoni. Oh man, look out. So good. That's totally my dinner tonight, by the way. 100% my dinner tonight. I don't know what the family wants. I'm having pizza. Sharp, what's going on? Welcome back. And actually, my dinner will be my breakfast. I haven't eaten anything yet today. So, you know. Yeah. Little hungry right now, but that's okay. Pizza. Oh, man.
I mean, I haven't either, John. The only thing I've had is popcorn chicken.
Well, that's protein, at least a little bit.
From Casey's.
You grabbed popcorn chicken from Casey's, but you didn't grab pizza?
They didn't have a slice.
Oh, they didn't have any. I gotcha. That's a tragedy right there, isn't it? Is their popcorn chicken any good?
Oh yeah.
I've never had it.
Popcorn chicken and their chicken tenders.
Oh, never had it.
Pretty good. At least usually when I don't want pizza, because I usually try to get it either once a month.
I gotcha.
I usually get like the popcorn chicken and chicken tenders.
John wants wings. Sorry, John.
They did have the macaroni and cheese.
Their macaroni and cheese is pretty fire.
But I saw it and it looked like it's been sitting there for a while.
Oh. That was, what was that, Farm Show last year? Yeah, Farm Show last year.
Yeah, Tony grabbed it.
Tony, well, no, we actually ordered it. It was like made fresh for us. I ordered it when I ordered the pizzas through the app. And, dude, that stuff was fire. Tony and I each had one. That's when we asked the dude for some forks, and he gave us like 87. Like, yeah, you got any like forks or spoons? And he gave us like 10 forks and like 15 spoons or something. It was crazy. Like, buddy, what are you doing? I mean, thank you. Let me be, kind. It was funny though. It's like, how many people do you think are eating this mac and cheese? Exactly.
Their buffalo sauce it's spicy.
Is it? Never had theirs.
I don't know why I keep getting it, because it's like, it's hot, but
A little too warm for you?
a little too warm. But it's I don't mind it.
Gotcha.
I've had like hotter sauce. Mainly from B-dubs.
Gotcha. Hey, we gotta stop talking about food. I'm starving now.
Yeah, I am too. I'll have to grab a pizza out of the chest freezer.
Here you go. Let me get this field done real quick. Okay, go a few minutes into bonus time. We're rocking. Might as well keep it going here.
That everything gonna actually do anything?
Get the field done, set a mulcher. Walk away for a little while. And then before I play Captain of Industry tonight, I'm saying this now, so I have to do it. Before I play Captain tonight, I have to edit a stream. I have to edit a stream. I have not been editing streams lately. I have to do it. John, you're a big spicy food guy? I'm not. I can't do it. I like it. I just can't. I can't do a lot. I'm kind of a wuss. Like a flamethrower from Dairy Queen. Boy, that's about enough for that's hot enough. Right? Just saying. That's hot enough for me. Delicious though. Or like just a tiny like buffalo chicken dip. I don't put in as much like hot sauce as you're supposed to. I tone it back a little bit. Although we got that buffalo chicken dip from Sam's Club and it was not like overly spicy. I was kind of surprised. I thought it was gonna light me up, but it was not bad. All right, Buddy is doing the backup thing, so we're just gonna not let him do the backup thing. Hopefully he'll do the drive over to the other waypoint thing and not try to back up again. Chances are he'll try to back up. We gonna stop him. Come on, buddy, mate. There you go. Smart decisions. Good job. Good job.
Yeah, buddy.
I don't know why they do that randomly. Sometimes they're just like not go to their next waypoint and then just back up across the whole pass. You know,
I've only had that happen to me on like certain occasions.
Earlier today, one of those combines backed up into the homestead, Trent. Or not the homestead, where the cow barn used to be, and wrecked this Kinsey planer. See how it's like sitting on an angle? Like it's not straight north. It was parked straight north. It backed up from field 4. Backed right into there and wrecked
all
it.
the way?
Yeah. I don't know. I like tabbed to it and I was like, what are you doing like this? You're not supposed to be here. All right. Okay. Whatever
Alrighty,
works.
buddy.
Yeah, it was weird. Okay, I don't know why you're where you are, but let's fix you. All right, so last pass on this side of the field, right here in the middle. So when we come back around, I would only assume that there'll be a little bit and then turn around, finish that little bit. Here we go. Let's go. I'm here for it, chat. I'm here for it. How do you find what's making your game freeze for a split second when harvesting?
Check the log.
I was gonna say you could check the log.
9grams_ has just subscribed.
9G, thanks for that new subscription. Welcome to the Plow Team. Enjoy your chat badge and your emotes. And your ad-free viewing. That's probably why you did it. Do appreciate it. You could try checking the log. Have you added, like, have you been playing Farm Sim and it was fine and then you, like, added mods and it got bad? Or has it always been like that? Or, like, there's so many questions, you know? You know, I don't know. There's a lot of things to ask, basically. Enjoying yourself and thought you'd support. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you. I know some people get really turned up about ads. So, we only run 3 minutes an hour. That's all. Only 3 minutes. I think it's fair. Just on a certain map you're on? Well, it could be that the map is maybe a little too much for your computer or your, I don't know if you're PC or console. Stuff like that, you know? Or maybe just the map is like has issues maybe. I don't know. Yeah. So there's lots of different things they could be doing it. It could just be the map itself. It could be a mod that you have. It could be that your computer's not quite up to snuff, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what kind of machine you have or anything. If it's just on the map, I would check your mods first. You know, maybe if you've added them, or try like loading up a different save of that same map with no mods and see if it still does it. Then if it does, then you know it's the map, not a different mod. That would be where I would probably start, or go to like a stock map, and if it does it on there, then you know it's maybe your computer. So if it's just on a specific modded map, I would try a different save with no mods and go harvest a field and see if it's still doing it. If it is, it could just be the map itself. The map could be kind of broken or have some kind of issues or something like that, you know. The back roads map? I've never heard of that one. Now, me saying that I've never heard of a map is not... You shouldn't be surprised by that. I don't keep up with new maps, like, at all. Really bad about it. Like, I look at mods in the mod hub. I don't hardly ever look at maps. Most of the time, I don't look at maps until I'm ready to find a new map to play. Because sometimes I'll be like, ooh, that looks shiny. Let's go play that. You know? And then it's like, well, we're not done on our other map yet. Check for updates, verify game files. Those are good ideas too. Fire, for sure. Good ideas always, yeah. I mean, it could be something like a video driver update. Make sure your video drivers are up to date. There's so many things it could be. Or actually, I will tell you all, at least with the NVIDIA updates. 9G, thanks for that gift sub to Gian. I appreciate it. Do appreciate it. I will tell you, at least when I get my NVIDIA updates, it clears out your cache file, your shader cache, and game's super laggy for a while after that. Like super laggy. Till it rebuilds your shader cache. So, or if you start like a new map, you might notice it's a little laggy at first. That's just your shader cache filling in. Should get better, hopefully. But that wouldn't just be during harvesting. That would just be like walking around at all after a video driver update. A lot of times before I go live, after I've had a video driver update, I'll auto drive myself around the map. I'll just like pick a field all the way across the map, and then I'll pick another field across the map and pick the homestead, pick a shop, just kind of drive around the map just to load that shader cache in. I'll do that before streams a lot of times. Sometimes I forget, but okay, we'll just wreck the semi. That's fine. Okay, it's yeah, just to reload that shader cache and get it kind of fixed up. But it's all good. You know, we got a ton of corn, I'm assuming, right? Gonna be a fair bit. 14,000 bushels so far. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. And we just sent a full one, so that's 15. This truck is 16. We're gonna fill this truck. And then maybe have a little more even after that. That ain't bad. Not bad at all. And we still have 3 more fields to harvest. I want to say. Yeah, 3 more fields, and 10's a big one and a pretty good yielder too, so. Yeah, we got a lot of corn to harvest. Probably won't do that till Saturday. We'll see. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Depending on what's going on Thursday during the day, I might try to fire up for a little bit. We'll see. I don't even know if Dad knows about Thursday night yet. I don't know if they're trying to surprise him or not. He's the worst person to try to surprise. Because he'll find out. He will find out every single time. Doesn't matter. He'll find out. Nope, Jarhead, we haven't. We've been enjoying the character of this map by not combining fields. Yeah, lots of character. One of these days, I wouldn't be surprised if we give it the old Puma Plow treatment and like combine like everything here at the homestead maybe, or like 3, 4, 9, 10. Leave one separate probably. Actually, yeah, leave one separate. I mean, we did plow 1 and 2 together, and we plowed 31, 32 together. Does that count? Oh, and we bought the little plot of woods up here, plot 20. We plowed that into 1. No, we will plow some more together. This chunk here, field 30, 29, 28, probably. I need to look at the terrain through there, but probably that'll get plowed together when we buy it. We haven't purchased a ton of land on this map, honestly. That's it. That's all we own. It's not a lot. We've been kind of taking our time with this one, and we're playing on hard economy, so that's part of the issue. Not really an issue, but that's part of the reason we're not buying land as fast as normal. Plus, we have a ton of equipment. You know, took a lot of money to buy all the cows that we have. Granted, they've made money back like big time by now, but it still takes money. But playing on hard economy and not taking any loans. Those are two things we've done on this map that are kind of different from how we normally play. And it's been fun, man. It's been really fun. Been enjoying it. Plus, we do own some factories. We don't own a lot, but we do own some. Oh. Yeah, we kind of have a few different things cooking around the map that all take money. We bought the popcorn factory. We shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. It's all good. Didn't make us any money. Barn dryer's probably been our most profitable thing that we bought. Barn dryer was definitely worth it. That's been really good to us. Yeah. Barn dryer for sure. But I mean, if you just look at our equipment, you know, I mean, I know we only have 2 combines, but we own 4 semi-trucks. We own crazy amounts of tractors, and it's not enough sometimes. We get so much going on that sometimes it's just not enough. Where did I tell that tractor to go? I thought for sure I told him to go to the buy everything point. Oh, he's turning around to go repair, isn't he? Okay. He'll be fine. He'll get to the homestead in 20 or 30 years. He'll be okay. He's probably going to go get stuck in town on the building. But he'll figure out his life. It's fine. But yeah, I would say equipment is our biggest holdup on buying land. We have a lot. Now, some of this stuff doesn't cost a lot of money, of course, but some of it does. Go around, Trump. So my truck is loud. Go around. Go around. He can't climb the hill. Can't do it. But with having this big field 34, you know, that's going to make us enough money. We're going to be able to, we're going to start being able to buy ground faster because we have that big field. The more ground you have, the faster you can buy ground, of course. So, yeah, it's going to be nice having it. Faster we'll be able to buy ground. So, yeah. All good. Can I stream every night? Your 4-month-old baby's glued to the stream. No, but congrats on the 4-month-old baby. That's pretty cool. I will tell you, if you, you know, need more content, exclamation point socials. I have 2 YouTube channels with literally thousands of videos per each channel. I don't really post on the one too much anymore, but thousands of videos nonetheless. They're there. Storms, hello. Feel free to fire them up. Let them rip. You want some old streams? You go like really old streams, like way back in the day, our first streams on Twitch and stuff. That's on the main YouTube channel. The newer stuff's on the second channel as far as streams. But there's thousands of hours of content there. Literally thousands. Like many thousands of hours of content. To be honest. But yeah. How's the 4-month-old, I guess? I don't know. Besides glued to the stream. It's kind of weird. 4 months old's like, dude, that guy looks like Luke Combs. Kind of weird. Like Luke Combs playing Farm Sim. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it either, chat. Oh, man. Don't know. Facts. I know I do. You know, the funny thing is, I didn't even know who Luke Combs was until people in chat are like, dude, you look like him. You look like him. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. And finally I looked up a picture and I was like, oh my God. It's me. Yeah. And there for a while, every person that came in chat was like, are you Luke Combs' brother? You look like Luke Combs. Luke Combs, I didn't know you played Farm Sim. So many people have said that over the years. It's kind of wild, to be honest. Tom Gat was up as well. How you doing? What happened? So many people have said it over the years. It's crazy. Crazy. But it's fine. I embrace it. I don't care. It don't bother me none. It don't bother me. I've been called worse. He seems like an okay, chill dude. I don't know. Never met him. But I've been called worse. So I'll take Luke Combs. That's not that bad. All right. Chat, we're going to go put the mulcher over in that field right away. I'm only going to take the one. No big deal. Let it run for a while. It will be fine. No worries. You need to find Luke and say, hey, you look like John. Little man is good. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Tim, good morning to you. Yep, you go find Luke Combs and say, hey, you, sir, look like John from Puma Plow. And actually, that's an accurate statement, Mr. Tim. Because I'm a couple years older than Luke Combs. So therefore, he looks like me. I don't look like him. Because I'm older. I was here first. Okay? Here being the earth. Alright? I was here first. Therefore, he looks like me. It's just that he's famous and I'm not. So, yeah. Just saying. But that's okay. All right, Pops is home, chat. He just pulled in the driveway. I'm watching that line of storms. I think it is developing more and more slowly. Very, very slowly. So
It's trying to do something.
might come get us later on. $336 Mud Mafia. There's a lot of people I look like, actually. I unfortunately I look like a lot of people. I don't know if that's unfortunate, but it's something. There's a lot of people. All right, it's the fat white with a beard, you know, and pretty much any of those. I do need to eat some pizza. You're right. What's your name? Pizza. It's called you Tim. You're right. But yeah, all of us fat white guys with beards kind of look the same. So, and I can say that because I am one. Obviously. I think it's the beard. Thank you. I pulled that one gray hair out of my beard yesterday, chat. That one gray hair. There's more than one for the record. There's one that's always like 3 times longer than the rest of my beard, and I got that one the other day because that one's just awkward. So, yeah. All right, so that's going to take an hour and 41 minutes. It'll actually get moving more once he's away from the edge of the field. It's just awkward, but it's fine. Pull one, get 20 more. Nah, this one, I've been fighting with this one for years. It's the same one. It's the same one. It grows like so much faster than the rest of the beard. It's crazy. It's crazy. My mom used to pull it all the time. Whenever she would be like, "Come here, I see that hair," and she would pull that one gray hair. It was always kind of funny. So, any hoozles, Trent, Sarge, if you guys are around tonight, I'll talk to you then. Otherwise, have a good night.
Later.
Okay, bye.
Talk to you later.
Those of you watching over on YouTube, have a great rest of your day, and as always, Zoodles.